All right, you guys. So I had a special treat last night. I got to go on Kid Savage 04's channel and do a podcast with him, and he interviewed me. And we talked about fitness, and his whole thing was interviewing me. So if you really want to learn about how protective Natalie is, and the story about how she got taken off as moderator for a little bit, as well as understanding our joke about the blue balls and about the chickens that she's always putting in my premieres, my lives, and on the comments on my videos. Go check out his whole entire video to learn the whole story about all of these things. It was a blast. I had a lot of fun. Savvy makes you feel so relaxed and laid back. I suggest if you are a small-time YouTube creator that you go and look up the link that I'm going to leave in the description. Watch the whole podcast and leave him a note asking him to interview you and set up a time, because he does an excellent job with it. You will enjoy it and have a really good time with him, and he really would enjoy interviewing you. So, and it'll help get you people to know a little bit more about you. You'll get your subscribers will get to know him, his subscribers will get to know you, and it's a win-win situation for everyone. If you enjoy this short video clip that I made of the highlights from the hour-long podcast that I did with him, then make sure you hit that little red subscribe button, like, share, comment, and check me out on my social media accounts: TikTok, Discord, Twitter, Dixie Cuddles Fitness, Dixie Cuddles _fitness on Instagram, and Dixie's Warriors with Dixie Cuddles Fitness in parentheses, a group or page on Facebook. Have a wonderful day. I hope you enjoy this.
When you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go.
Chicken smothered in peanut butter. So would you consider that statement to be accurate?
And I was taking videos of myself, of little clips of my workouts and different exercise moves that I was trying to perfect. And I was sharing it with the girls at work on lunch break. And they were like, oh my goodness, you're good. If you started doing workouts, we would definitely work out with you and let you train us and teach us. I've done some kind of riding bikes, walking, jumping on a trampoline, swimming pretty much every day in the summertime, bowling 3 times a week with my dad, from to have a love of wanting to teach it. Because what I did is I joined a step aerobics class. And the first one I joined was a beginner's one for senior citizens. And it was like, it was okay. But then I started going in the evenings with my sister-in-law, and I fell in love because this lady was high impact, fast moving, dancing, like the way she was doing the step aerobics. It was like you're dancing and moving to the music, to the beat of the music. And it was just so much fun. And I was like, oh my goodness, I want to teach this. I want to be a fitness instructor. But then I found out she was still working a full-time job and wasn't making hardly any money at it. So I'm like, if I end up my passion, I gave up the idea of doing it. And then 3 years ago, I picked it up. Fine. I've always dreamed of teaching people and training people and fitness and helping them get healthy and just coming up with new routines and new ideas and to help people. And to me, it's not all about, it's hard to explain. It's not all about fitness for me. It's all about fun for me because it's fun for me. So doing those exercise moves is not torture for me. It's more of like, I feel like I'm dancing, but I'm not dancing. I don't know if that's a good way to describe it. So I never look at working out as hard or to get yourself toned or firmed up or even to lose weight. I look at it as a form of having fun, fulfill that dream. Because, but thanks to Natalie and Ashley and Desi, they gave me the courage to try. And, I'm glad I did. And I want to say, because of my age, I'm not afraid to admit I'm in my 40s. And when I started doing this 3 years ago, I was early 40s and stuff, barely 40. And I'm happy because it's fun for me. And you're never, ever too old to start something new. or start a new dream and to fulfill your dreams.
It's
Wow.
heartbreaking. You say that you had to give up your dream.
Mm-hmm.
People always say, like, a poor life of living your passion, is better than having all the riches in the world and being unhappy. But that
Agreed.
is not taking into account just how hard it actually is for
Mm-hmm.
people.
Yeah, it's true. And I agree with that statement. You better off to be poor and happy than to be rich and, not enjoying doing what you're doing. So yeah, what I do full time is not my passion. It's not my dream, but I do it because I have to help pay the bills. If I had my dream and had my way, I'd be a
Mm.
professional fitness trainer. That's all I would do all the time. I am
Like
not
it
a
says in the
and the reason why I'm inspired by them is there's been two or three uh, ladies that you'll see on Facebook. I know you don't have a Facebook, but I've shared them in my group. So anyone who's in my group has seen these posts that I've in
I have the
stories.
face and I have a book. It'll be okay.
There you go. Because it's so cool because they didn't start working out until they're in their 50s or early 60s. They never worked out a day in their life, and then all of a sudden they
That's a good time
started,
to be doing it.
and here
Yeah,
they
that's
are
a
in
great
their
time.
80s, and they're just in their 80s, and they're just amazing because all they can still do, and it's because they started that workout routine when they were in their 50s or their 60s. And it's inspiring to me because what that
Mm.
tells me is age ain't nothing but a number. It's a mindset. You can do anything you want
Well,
to.
in my
you
case,
know
it's a rather big number.
uh-oh
But
uh-oh
when exactly and how exactly did we first meet?
oh my goodness. Ah, I love it because you probably remember, and I think that's so sweet. I remember that it's probably been,
I
I
remember
would
a
say,
lot
more
of
than a
things.
year and a half ago. And how we met was definitely through
I feel like it was
YouTube.
2 years. This pen here says, "I promise I won't mute you." Yeah. So for
Oh God.
reference here, so when I had initially met them, I was on a raft, mind you. There are creatures called creepers, which is exactly what this picture you're seeing right now is.
Yes, the picture
And
is
I
a
said that
creeper.
I was a creeper.
Savvy, I got so mad at her that when I realized what was going on, I ended the stream right then and there. And me and Natalie had a fight the next day at work. Literally,
Back to you.
I know
All right, so
exactly.
Mr.
I love
Cody's
the fact that
Extreme
she's
Scene
super.
TV.
I'm sorry. Oh yeah,
It's
I
pretty
got.
dirty by now, if you've had it since you were born.
Well, we would clean it all the time. You have to keep a pool really, really clean.
People aspiring for their dreams and
Aspiring
no, no,
YouTubers.
no, 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 no. Would you give for aspiring YouTubers or just people aspiring for their dreams in general?
My
No, you
my
can look
advice, my
in
advice would
the
be
chat
never to
there.
give up. Don't ever give up. That's the number one key right there. If you
Keep
keep
eating
moving,
healthy.
eating
Okay,
healthy, and don't ever give up. Oh, you know the whole motto. But it's the truth. If you don't give up on your dreams, keep fighting for them, keep trying, because it's that one time, that one video that may go viral that will skyrocket your channel, and you just don't know what that video was going to be. Like, for example, I have a 9-second video on my Instagram that's at 1.6 million views now. Now, did I think that
yeah, but
video
it's not
would even get
YouTube.
found? I got
You say you're not a
heavily,
superstar, and then you have a million views.
but it's
It's
of my
it's
past. I
it's
keep
in a
telling
few to
Natalie it's my
whatever
past.
the word is. It's